I'm Gene Douglas. Growing up is a time of change.
Young people in the process of changing.
You go through a lot more changes.
You start changing.
Intricate and wonderful changes.
She's changing from a child into an adult.
Perhaps the biggest changes you'll ever go through in your entire life.
Growing up. It's an exciting time.
Puberty. Puberty.
Puberty.
Puberty? What's that?
Well, that'd take a little explaining. Each of us is different from the day we're born.
And what's puberty? I don't know yet. I haven't grown up all the way.
Puberty's a lot of things.
Puberty is a very important stage in your lives.
Puberty might begin anytime between the ages of
9 and 16.
As you grow, your body changes from that of a young girl to that of a woman.
The hips fill out, the breasts develop, hair begins to grow.
Molly's growing up. She's having her first menstrual period.
It happens to every girl. It means you can have babies.
When do you think I'll start having periods, too? When does menstruation start?
Since I was 12. About a year ago, 16. I think it was the summer of 6th grade going into the 7th.
No, I mean what day of the week will it start? My mother starts on Tuesday. Will mine, too?
Each girl's body sets up her own time and rhythm.
Menstruation is perfectly normal. It happens every month.
Does it hurt?
It shouldn't. It's something that happens to every girl when she grows up.
and Janie may feel real physical discomfort, such as cramps or headaches.
As puberty progresses, a cycle emerges wherein the ovary erupts an egg each month at about the time the lining of the uterus reaches its peak of development. The egg passes through the fallopian tube.
If the egg cell is not fertilized, it disappears.
Then the uterine wall lining, no longer needed to receive a fertilized egg, breaks down and is discharged from the body through the vagina.
And so we say that we are menstruating.
Oh, it's just part of being a woman, I guess.
It's better than being a boy.
Puberty.
Puberty.
Puberty means your bodies are changing from boys to men. Here, maybe a diagram will help.
Hair begins to grow on the face.
Say, what happened to your face?
Oh, this? Cut myself shaving.
Yeah? Maybe I'll start shaving soon.
Now that all this has happened to our Johnny, he is very close to being a man.
Good heavens, you're growing like a weed.
A change in the voice. Sometimes it comes out high, sometimes low.
Now, when something excites us sexually, this tissue fills up with blood, and the whole organ is extended or hard, erect. Do you all know what sperm is?
The external glands, or testes, produce the spermatozoa.
The sperm can come out in what's called an ejaculation.
Occasionally, they are released during sleep in nocturnal emissions.
Hey, you know something?
No, what?
I had a wet dream last night.
What dream? What's that?
Oh, you know, some sperm comes out of your penis.
Every so often I get a strong sex urge, and the only way I can take care of it is to masturbate.
Girls and boys have the same problem, and there's a normal, natural solution. It's called playing with yourself or masturbating.
Let me at this point make a clear-cut scientific statement. Masturbation is not harmful.
A girl will rub or stroke her clitoris.
Golly, at first I thought, well, I didn't know what to think.
And a boy will do the same with his penis until they have something called an orgasm, which releases all that sexual pressure that has been building up inside. Perhaps because it feels so good, you may worry that somehow you're doing something which isn't quite right.
Let me at this point make a clear-cut scientific statement. Masturbation is not harmful.
Puberty.
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 Well, I was told that had something to do with pimples and stuff.
Blemishes on her skin are a source of great unhappiness. They develop when the oil-producing glands beneath her skin suddenly become larger and more active at the time of puberty.
Some of these changes affect the way you feel, and you may even feel different from one day to the next.
Nervous tension, which makes Johnny restless. Adolescents just can't sit still for too long. nervous, excitable, and a little emotionally unstable. Johnny begins to question authority. He wants to think things out for himself. Therefore, each Johnny and each Janie need the sympathy, understanding, and cooperation of parents and teachers to help them through these in-between years that we call the age of puberty.